Bowie. Come on up, Charlie. Come on. Come on, Charlie. Come on up. Come on up here. Come on. Oh. I was hoping he was going to go up to the upper tier, but yeah. Okay, Joseph O'Donnell. I think you've been here longer than I have, man. And we've always had really good correspondence, you and I. And happy, what is it, 341 subscribers, man. You deserve every single one of them. You're like Derek Vaughn has said, that you're a person that we can, in the vinyl community, literally watch grow up, you know, and in a very musical way, you know. You continue to get better and better on the old guitar. Do you have a bass too? I can't remember now. You got a keyboard? You're all over the place, man. Yeah, and I hope you continue to cultivate your musical, you know, amazement, because it never goes away. So just keep it flowered, keep it watered, and it'll flower. All right, so yeah, so you got some questions here for your third 341 subs contest. Best concert of last year. My best concert of last year, I have two really great concerts that I went to, but there are many more than just two, but I'm gonna share two. I went to, not too far from where I live actually, in Moncton. They have a casino. Come on up. They have a casino that they just started. I'm not really a big fan of casinos, but they draw some pretty good acts there. And one of the bands that came was the Pixies. And I think it was their Doolittle tour. They played the entire album. And it surpassed expectations, to be honest. It was really, really great. And it was just in this giant room, you know, just lots of space to just kind of dance and freak out to. I came close to selling out, but it didn't quite. But that was, I've always loved the Pixies. They're what I like sort of weaned myself onto independent music and whatnot. But I loved that show. And another show that I went to was in Portland, Maine, and it was right on the waterfront, on the wharf kind of thing in Portland, Maine, and it was Ween. And it was a benefit for low-income housing in Portland, Maine. And the boys just blew the shit right out of the city, because they painted the town brown, let's say. But Ween were a really, really, really great concert. And they played like probably an hour maybe of encores. Like they did not stop. They played for probably literally 3 to 4 hours. Like it was crazy. I think maybe they didn't really have time restrictions too much because they were playing outside. But what a great show. Like they played Ace of Spades as an encore by Motorhead, and did a wonderful job on it. They did Led Zeppelin's Good Times, Bad Times. And one of the highlights of the show was at one point Gene Ween was like, he was at the mic and he was saying something like, yeah, in order to play this next tune, we're going to invite out my good friend David Bowie. And they started playing Let's Dance. They started playing like the tune Let's Dance, which is one of my favorite tunes actually by Bowie. I know it's cheesy, but I just love everything about that tune. And anyway, so he turned his back as if like waiting for David Bowie to come out, and then, you know, everybody really thought David Bowie was going to come out. They were like, oh, David fucking Bowie is here, like it's going to sing this tune, and of course that did not happen. He made us wait though a good like, you know, minute, which seemed like an eternity, because everybody's just like at the edges of their seats, you know, and you know, and then he's like, oh, I guess I'll have to sing it myself, and then he did Let's Dance by David Bowie. So anyway, there's a little bit of a concert story, but yeah, those were definitely two of my favorite concerts from last year. Most pleasing pickup, I showed this earlier, but yeah, my most pleasing pickup of 2011 was this record, man. This is just a killer. Carl Ratzer, In Search of the Ghost. Amazing guitar player, really fusion-y, and just creative stuff, really cool stuff. So that's one of my favorite pickups. And the two Deerhoof records, I don't know where they are. I'm in the process of organizing my records. They're not in any order, none. They're just like, it's kind of frustrating, but yeah, it's laziness. And anyways, two Deerhoof records, Apollo and the Evil, the versus Evil, Deerhoof versus Evil, or something like that. Those were 2 really great records that I picked up. Let's see, new acts for 2011. I'm not sure. That's a good question. I'm sorry, but I don't have an answer for that one. I'm not sure what new artists came out in 2011 to talk about. But and favorite videos of yours, Joseph? Well, I like the ones where you play your music and show us what you got, and we know how far you've advanced and stuff. And your outtakes video was pretty fun too, man. So, all right, so there's your answers, and here's to a million more subs for you, Joseph. Take it easy, buddy. Bye-bye.